Good morning, Combo Breaker. We are kicking things off for Mystery Game. I'm Wisely.
C4.
There we go. That was not the handshake I expected. That's fine. There we go. I've had way worse. So
Okay.
we're all good. I've had we went for a fist bump. I went for a handshake. This is not happening.
The rock, paper, scissors RPS is, I've had a lot of practice.
There's like 5 more options.
Yeah. But yeah, here.
Yep.
Combo Breaker 2025 Mystery Game Tournament. This is my first time doing it.
Your first time doing Mystery Game?
Yes.
First block or first tournament doing it?
First ever. Mystery and my name, first time ever.
I love Mystery so much.
Yeah.
I did a couple of years ago. I did a block yesterday. To the point that they've, you get your application email back. It's like, oh, we're happy to accept you for whatever. The last couple of years, they've had Mystery Game. It's like, oh, we're going to have you on Mystery. And then I'll get an email like a month later that's like, we are so sorry. You are going to be way too busy doing all these other games. I'm like, I just want to do Mystery. Come on.
So this is your thing? Mystery?
Not my thing. I just really like it. There's something really fun about the commentators also not knowing what any of the games are. It switches games every round. It switches games if you're winners or losers. It switches games every wave. If you play in round 2 winners of wave 1, that is a different game than round 2 winners of wave 2. I talked to the team yesterday to get some of the details. They brought over 52 unique consoles because they run everything on original hardware. 52 unique consoles, over 350 games. Theoretically, I should know about the game that we're playing right now. I do specialize in Rivals of Aether. This is not Rivals of Aether.
It looked like it was going to be, and then...
Do you know about Rivals Workshop?
I do not.
Okay, so Rivals Workshop is a Steam thing that the game added, where it's basically an open invitation for modders to make their own characters, their own stages, whatever. Right now, they're playing Rivals of Aether and have decided, the original one, and the entire regular base cast of the game is banned. So you're only allowed to play the modded characters that they have loaded into the game for this.
That's kind of cool. Yeah, because my gamer center is telling me that's Cuphead. Right, okay.
Yeah.
Right. I'm not totally...
No.
Yeah, okay.
That's 100% Cuphead. Turns out Rivals modders love just making other characters. Whether I've seen 12 Zangiefs, I've seen 14 Marios. Sonic probably has an entire section.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But there's a ton of super cool, unique characters. There's a whole Rivals Workshop competitive scene that is both modders that have agreed to try to balance their characters around a certain power level. And then they choose, all right, here's the 30 characters we're allowing for this month, whatever. I don't follow it super. That just slowly was trying to walk them off the stage. I've been explaining what the game is for so long that I don't know what a Renamon is. Is that are we looking at a Digimon? If we are, I don't know.
The thing is, I was going to say Digimon, but I saw a yin-yang symbol in their hand. It gives me all I don't know if anyone's going to catch this reference, Monster Rancher vibes.
Monster what vibes?
Monster Rancher.
I've heard of it. I haven't played it.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I don't want to say grown-up Pokemon, but it's like, it's if if all Pokemon Meowth and big, that's what Monster Ranchers is.
That is a terrifying concept.
Yeah, no, it's scary. It's a very dark series. But yeah, it does look like a creation of a monster, but the yin-yang symbol in the hand made me think they've got a little bit more lore to them.
Yep. It's really funny looking at the character select screen, knowing they all have to go to the little gear icon because they can't choose any of the real ones. Oh my god.
What is this monstrosity?
Wait, I think... Oh, never mind. I don't know who this is. I thought this was Wally for a second. One of the only workshop characters I actually know.
Right. Is it
Oh, okay. We production... Oh my god, he fell through! That was not a character thing. That is because there's what's called Aether stages in this game, which are the regular competitive stages, but with weird gimmicks. So we don't play on these stages in tournament. It's like an alt version of it. That just killed at an absurdly early percent. We've been informed that this is a boss character from Mega Man.
Yes. Production, shout out to them. They gave us the heads up. Looks like a raid boss, for sure.
I mean, that is a genuinely really cool thing about Workshop, is they have given people that are like, yeah, I want to figure out how to make a character that takes up half the screen balanced for a competitive play. Not going to say they always hit it, but they try.
It's a pretty hard task to go, balance. It's such a subjective thing, right? And with a character with this extreme, you have to think, well, the drawback has to be equal, and that's always going to be difficult, like you said, to manage.
Well, and in a platform fighter, usually the rule of the game, if you've never played it before, is almost always find the fastest character. They're probably good.
Oh, really? Is that
just in the entire genre?
Okay.
It's kind of the equivalent of like, I'm gonna find a showdown because I know I'll have these things. It's
right.
I'm running around on platforms. I should find a fast character for good movement. No.
I think in a mystery game tournament, that is like paramount as well. Like,
that's the problem. Is that's almost like playing a rushdown character, and you're like, if I win, I'm gonna really win, and if I can't find the button, I'm just gonna blow up.
Yeah. Yeah, I love zoning in games.
Okay.
And I think zoning is harder to learn on the fly.
It's harder to learn how to play against. Oh my god, that head range. That move, she pulled out a spear. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say probably not a Pokemon or a Digimon. I'm pretty sure Digimon's... I mean, well, no, actually, I was about to say they don't use weapons, but the weapon's normally augmented to them. That's the thing.
I said, okay.
Yeah, they don't pick up spears or like... The main Digimon character from Season 3. Oh.
Production is so much smarter than us right now.
Oh, yeah. We should swap places.
Right?
I know how to use OBS, kind of, sort of.
Yeah, I stream. I can.
Yeah.
I've used Scoreboard Assistant 5 years ago, but I used to actually run events.
Yeah, I can swap scenes and preview.
Ooh,
it's the other stuff.
We're getting fancy.
Yeah.
I see.
Text boxes, I know all of that.
Ooh.
So you was explaining like the format earlier.
Yeah.
Is it first to free, game change, first to free, game change, or does it depend on the game if it's going to be first to free or first to two?
Depends on the game.
Okay.
There's sometimes where they're like, we're playing a golf game. It's going to take a while, so they're doing best of one.
First to free golf does not sound...
No.
Yeah.
Depends. Usually they do first to two, but if it's a fast game, they'll do first to three.
Okay.
It really is. It's a games preservation group that actually, like, that's why they have all the consoles. That's why they... But they're like, hey, like, yes, we're saving, like, we're, like, a library of history for all these games, but they're still video games. We still want people to play them. So every round they're going to swap out. We're going to have... Usually that's the ad break, is like, all right, we got to bring out the Dreamcast or the 3DO, or... We were going through, we're like, we can't even think of 52 consoles that exist.
I could not name 52.
That includes being like, well, we've got 5 PlayStations, and like you can be like every PlayStation, every Xbox, every Nintendo. I'm like, I still have 30 more to go.
Yeah, I would struggle to name 26, or half of that. 52? No way.
Whoa, this character has a stock market meter. What is that?
That's actually cool. I was looking at the names, Desidbro and Mantis.
Oh wait, this is Desidbro?
That is Desidbro. I looked over and I thought, I recognize this gentleman.
There we go. I'm so deeply confused by both of the characters we're seeing right now.
I've never seen a resource that's a stock market thing.
Shockingly, I actually have.
Really?
In Slap City, which is a game that definitely could be in Mystery Game.
Okay, Slap City. I'll keep an eye for that.
I don't think it'll be. It might be slightly too popular. There's a character that makes money by hitting certain moves and then can choose to spend it as a resource. So it'll be like, I want my combo move to be a kill move now.
Okay. Interesting. Right, so yeah, this...
I don't think... Oh my god, we got it! Pop-up ads.
That's cool. I wanted to talk about the mines, but from the duck. That's all I've really seen. The duck's got a gun as well. That's a lethal...
Wait, is this the duck from Duck Game? I've not played Duck Game. I just know that's a game that has guns.
No, yeah, you might be right, actually. Yeah, I remember someone trying to tell me, oh, you should play Duck Game, and I was like, meh.
I've heard it's really fun.
Yeah. Pretty,
it's like watching Solid Snake in duck form.
Yep. Oh, the ads, yeah, that is that's a good reason to prime up. I wonder if you could get a prime and then not get hit by the ads.
Ha!
That is one. It could be an idea of that character gives the other person a resource.
Oh, it's like a debuff?
Yeah.
I could see that. People are popping off for 3-hit combos now. These are not true. I know the game well enough to know that one.
Yeah, Oh, wait! Did the duck get hit by his own mines?
Oh. I mean, that's a thing in a lot of platform fighters. It's like, oh, you got to be careful for your own spatial resources. Ooh, off the top? No, that move isn't going to kill. I mean, we're only at 81. Oh, no, the walk-off! Oh, no.
Self-sabotage.
Dude, on the stages like that, where, like, on the normal version of that stage, you get the edges of the walls, and then there's a big gap between you and the blast zone.
Okay.
In that case, there was just no gap, so they just got further and closer to the blast zone by walking. That's when you get the, oh, I can kill someone at 30 because we're just that close to the edges of the screen.
Right, okay.
It's like if you're playing Smash and instead of there being like the bottom area you die off of, you're like, oh, we're just already there now.
That's
email.
Spam Tune, I think the character was called. Looks
Spam
like the rejected idea of, I don't know, like Jason Voorhees or something, I don't know, or Scream.
Oh my god!
Shotgun.
Duck
Probably gonna need to get a bit closer.
Doing a shocking amount of damage to himself right now.
In a 2D fight, that could be a way to like try and get a X Factor or something, like a stronger combat mechanic, but I don't think it works the same here. Nah, you want to try and maintain the percentage as low as possible.
You're trying to set up traps and not run into them, but oh my god, we got a grappling hook.
And a card, the Batmobile.
I saw that. Ooh. That is so much range. I feel like this character's taunting, and I think it's just their normal animations. I don't think they found the taunt button.
Okay.
There we go. There we go.
Switch
This
it up.
feels more like a real game than the last one. Like,
yeah.
They might not know the characters, but they know they're like, here's one of my good strings. I don't think any of them have found the air dodge button, but that's fine.
Right, okay.
If one of them starts wave dashing, then I know what's up.
I mean, that's keeping it pretty simple. It's
like
a decent idea to, the ad pop-ups are doing a lot of work, and so is the drive-bys.
Yep.
There we go.
It is funny just watching them, other than like, oh, I have my projectile, I'm gonna run away. Where did the mine go? Oh!
What is that move?
I don't know, but it's really long. It hits like 4 character lengths away, and I've seen the duck get smacked in the face like 12 times now. You teleported.
Oh.
We keep finding new moves. So there are wall jumps in this game. You can wall jump between these two sides as long as 2 different walls. I don't know. I got into the mine off the top. No. I don't know if we're going to see any wall jumps. There we go.
Oh, yeah, okay, I saw it.
But before they were just dying when they fell down. So that is marked improvement from both of them.
It's so cool to have, like, a real match have a button check physically inside it. But, again, just suffering from success. Being able to have traps, but getting hit by your own ones.
There we go. There we go. Desidbro popping off the crowd. I know who I am. Speak up. I know that Dacid is someone who is like, he's a mystery game fiend.
Yeah.
There are people, I don't know about him. I would need to double check. I know I've seen his name in a number of these brackets, but there are people where this is their skill set. There are people who are like, you know, the big flags with all the winners in the main room? You will see people have won mystery game more than 1 year.
Right.
Like, you think like, oh, it's all RNG. It is, but there's a skill to knowing, like, hey, I don't need to perfect this game. Yep. I need to find the 5-minute degen strats of like, oh, I found my really big move. It's going to poke. And until you figure it out, I'm going to hit the one button the entire time.
It's, like you said, it is legit skill. I think in other games, you have players that they'll take, like a quick player will learn a game in like a week and like understand it, not to like the
and maybe they'll peak at a certain level. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They'll
be, oh, in this week's time, I can play this and people have to catch up to me.
I will be the best in the world for 5 days. Yeah.
Exactly. But this is 5 minutes.
These are the people who thrive in this kind of event.
This is just like by eye, like being able to like understand frame data without the numbers being told to you.
What? That's awful. Oh my god. Okay.
Okay, we've got what's that cartoon called? It's Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah. I don't really know the guy's name.
I can't remember either. That's what bugged me.
I was one of those kids who didn't have cable growing up, so I didn't.
I was there for a while.
I was like, ooh, I know that. I've seen the cartoon in random things, and that is Fawful from the Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga RPG games from the Game Boy Advance.
Okay, I've seen a little bit of the RPG game.
Hey, those are genuinely gems. Those are classics.
It looks like a cash grab because it's Mario RPG.
But it's not.
It's actually not. Yeah.
I played those and was like, oh, these are good. And then I replayed them a couple of years ago. It's like, or at least a couple of them. It's like, oh no, these were actually just good games. I think you're controlling that star flying around. Sits on the couch. They are just trying to figure out what their moves do right now.
I can see. I appreciate it. Oh, he's got a Taz spin?
But it is really funny in Mystery Game when someone's like, you're doing a button check, but we're in game, so I'm just going to see if I can hit you.
Yeah.
Because that's like one of the rules about Mystery Game is you're not allowed to warm up or do anything. You have to jump right in.
Straight in
They
there.
don't tell you what the buttons do. They're just say, here's your controller.
I respect
Sometimes they'll be like, this is, if it's like a 2-button game, it's like, this is jump and this is parry, and that's it. They'll tell you those. But
okay. Oh.
I mean, the mechanics of Rivals are basically any. It's on the melee side of platform fighters.
Right.
Where you've got your jumps, you've got your regular attacks, your special attacks, you've got your air dodge for like regular movement, wave dashing. That was just a door.
Yeah, I was about to say I kind of like this mechanic.
That door has a meter.
I think it's like a health. So he's got a mechanic. Oh, it's a character in KI that can set up walls. So you can basically put someone in the corner.
Scared him?
Screen.
No, wait, he missed! That has a terrible dead zone.
How do you miss with a mallet?
You got to hit with the head of the hammer. That hit a huge dead zone in the middle. Oh my god. So we've got a stun mechanic going on. That's a real combo. Oh my god, it killed!
What?
This character's sick.
Right, fight back, Ooga Booga, trying to scare them again.
Yeah, it looks like you got to be super up close.
Hold on a minute. Ooh.
You got to DI away from that. In any of these plat fighters, 90% of them, there's a mechanic called DI. It is not drive impact. Talking about directional influence. It makes it very funny doing both games.
I think that mechanic's also in Soul Calibur.
Directional influence, really?
Yeah, for juggles. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Cool. But yeah, you can basically adjust where you're flying through the air while you're still in hit stun.
Yes.
You got a little bit of say in it, and there's certain moves that I'm seeing. I'm like, if they were DIing better, there's no way that would have comboed.
Right.
But everyone panics and they hold in, and when you hold in, you just get hit over and over again. Then you're finally like, ah, shoot, I'm getting bodied. I should hold out to get away from this combo, and that's when they hit the kill move and you go flying.
100%.
That is the fundamental combo game mix-up.
There we go, Eustace. That was the name.
Yes, I was like, it's not Courage, because that is clearly the dog the show is named after.
Yes, that is the main character.
It's not good, but I was like, it's some old man name. Like, you're like Eustace or Herbert, or like whatever.
Sorry to anyone in chat whose name is Eustace or Herbert, but it is a true fact what you said, yes.
Yeah, it's like...
You're born at the age of 50,
yeah,
that's your name.
You're like, I've never met anyone under 65 who is that kind of earnest.
So
like,
sorry, but not sorry. It's just a fact.
Or you're like, I just go by a nickname. No one can. No one can know this.
So you've got a character change. No more Eustace.
We've got a ruler. What is that meter? Okay, it is a meter of some sort. They're building it up. We've got 2 different colors on it.
It looks grayed out as well. I don't know if
I think we just used all of the resource now.
Oh yeah, there we go, yeah.
I wonder if it's like armor, it's stamina for magic. Oh, doesn't know to wall jump. But honestly, why would you know to wall jump? Oh, we are in the walk-off. Don't go over there!
Oh,
no!
That is the worst way to lose a stock. I guess it's maybe like it looks like maybe like a stance changing character, so maybe the run had to be stopped, or I don't know if it's like the animation of the attack.
That's the thing. I have no idea.
Oh!
Big parry! Oh, it doesn't kill, though. I thought we were close enough to the walk-off. Please go to the middle of the stage.
It's safe there. Go to the safe space.
It's just like getting out of the corner.
Yes.
You do not want to be in the corner. It's the exact same idea.
Oh, okay. Use the double jump this time.
Ooh, up tilt. I don't know what that move was. I also thought that was up tilt. Oh, these are the smash attacks. These are the strongs. You're hitting the right stick hard right now.
Portals. Oh no, don't get out of the portals.
Oh,
I guess that is the blind spot for the portal, right?
That portal like ate the projectile and shot it through.
And then it came out the other side. It's kind of like a Rick and Morty for multiverses.
Sure.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, we are so close to that blast zone. Big parry. Get a back air. You were holding out. You were holding away.
It must be, so someone like me, I would be in that situation and go, oh, let me try to block, so I would be helping my opponent by trying to knock me out.
Oh, I forgot to mention that. This game doesn't have shields. There's no blocking in Rivals.
I like it. I like multiverses for that reason.
Rivals 2, which is actually their championship series, their first stop of their in-person circuit, is here this weekend. Shoutouts, I'll be on Top 8 Sunday for that. But Rivals 1 didn't have shields because it was a pixel game and it was made by such a small team That the devs were like, we wanted to add shields, but we were like, we would have to add a new custom animation for everything for shields, because if you have shields, then you've got to have grabs. Yeah, then you have to have grabs so that there's actually a 50-50, so shields aren't and blocking isn't overpowered, whatever. Right. We can't add all of that for this custom pixel art animation made by a small, tiny team.
Understandable.
But it leads to this super cool of there is parrying, and there's air dodging, but so it's like rolls, air dodges, but there's no blocking or shields in that game.
Yeah, I really liked...
it's a sick game.
Not having a block button, there's only like a couple of games, Multiverses and, the early Multiverses, and Dive Kick.
Yeah.
Dive Kick doesn't, like, scratch it for me, but not having a defensive option as in block.
I've played Dive Kick, yeah.
That is a cool game.
Yeah.
I like the fact that something in Multiverses, your mobility is your defense. So
and that's what high-level Rivals won. That's what that turned into. Like, parrying is this move that's really good at a low level because it's like, look at this big obvious attack they're doing.
Right.
At a high level, people will do parry baits where they like jump in, fake doing a move, jump out, let you whiff a parry, and just destroy you for it.
Right. So I'm guessing it was like recovery on the parry
animation.
Yeah.
If you whiff, you're the one in the lag now. Yeah.
Nice.
It is different enough that people still play Rivals 1. It's
really.
Yep. I mean, Rivals 2's been out for less than a year now. But Rivals 1 still has its like diehard scene of like, hey, we're still playing it, we're still doing, which is sick. A lot of people just play both now because the mechanics mechanics are different enough between the two.
That's cool.
Of like, do you want shields? Do you want slightly faster movement? We didn't see it there because I think they chose the walk-off stage on purpose.
Yep. Right.
Because that game doesn't have ledges. So you have to wall jump to get back to the stage. And if you're new and you don't know that wall jumps exist, you're just dead at like 30 over and over again.
Yep. Knowledge check. I mean, it's mystery game tournament.
Yeah, exactly.
Most of it is going to be a knowledge check, and like we was talking earlier about, it's going to be how quick can you identify, not even necessarily something strong, something that your opponent can't identify fast enough.
The Fawful in the last match. Yeah. He's like, I found some big button projectiles. I don't even know if those are good, but you don't know how to deal with it.
Exactly.
So I'm going to keep running that one.
Might not be good, but it's good enough.
Kamen Rider V3. Okay. Oh. I don't know. I'm just reading right now. I have never seen this game before. I know what Kamen Rider is.
Yeah, I recognize the mask off the rip. I don't think I saw a character select screen. Is this the character roster?
A lot of times in mystery we start to see mirrors because people are scared to pick. They're like, I don't know if you picked a really good character and I picked a really bad one because the games are before current modern balance understandings.
Yep.
And a lot of the theories, like, if I pick the same character, at worst, it's still a mirror.
Yeah. That's an interesting strat, because it's like, well, yeah, if you do something to me and it's super annoying, I have the same tool. I just need to find out how to do it, then I can implement it too.
I do find that you get, like, game 1 is we're picking whatever characters look cool, and game 2 is I'm switching to who the character that won.
Right, yeah. Now we've established the tier list between our two characters. I'm going to copy.
The extremely highly localized tier list.
Yeah. The microcosm.
My favorite is people that are like clearly character style specialists that are like, oh, I play zoners in every game, or I play grapplers in every game, and they're like, does this character kind of look like Zangief for Potemkin? I'm going to click them and really hope a double 360 input does something now.
I 100% have been there.
Yep.
I've seen some crazy moves so far. Like 20-foot jumps into the air.
I mean,
thank you for demonstrating that.
Yep, there we go.
Don't know how useful it is.
Oh, wait, I think this is a replay. Okay, good.
Oh, so it's not the players?
Well, no, it's the players, but we saw the replay of like the winning blow.
Right.
But because I at least can't read Japanese, I don't know.
I cannot. Sorry, I'm very uncultured.
Yep. I know Kamen Rider is either like the precursor or just like the Japanese name initially for like Power Rangers. Or it's like related. It's the same genre of things.
Yeah.
It's not, by precursor, I don't mean like literally the same series.
Nah, yeah, it's I don't know what the word is. I don't want to say spin-off either. It's a
spiritual successor.
Yeah.
I guess it's more of like, it's just a like style there. The same way that we think of like, oh, like there's plenty of sports TV shows, or there's plenty of whatever, yeah.
So we're seeing the character select, there's a lot of kaijus,
yeah.
Or do you have to be a certain size to be a kaiju?
I don't. Kaijus are like the big rubbery monsters.
Yeah.
I don't I think of kaijus as the giant ones.
Like Godzilla size.
Yeah. I don't know if that's me or if that's actually what they are.
Chat will tell us. They've got Google.
We should get War of the Monsters here. That game is sick.
Oh, juggles.
Okay, we do have juggles now. I can't tell if this is like an infinite stage because it keeps moving, or if there is a wall that we just haven't gotten to.
Aesthetically, it looks like, oh, there is a ring out. But yeah, it could be this infinite Azura. Technically, yeah. I love that haymaker punch. I like the grit of a superhero not having finesse. He's just swinging.
This game looks like it has like old TV show film grit on it.
Yes.
I really like the vibe of this game, actually. Like, the aesthetic decisions are cool.
This is how I imagine a Street Fighter would look like. Obviously not with a monster and someone wearing like a bug helmet, but the actual attack animations, like, yeah, if you're not a true martial artist, this is how you probably fight.
Though he's so limber. I don't know anyone that can kick that high without hurting themselves. I'd be like, all right, I gotta go sit for another 24 hours.
Definitely did their yoga stretches beforehand. Oh, there was a little like a charge-up attack. I wanted to see what it would look like on the hit, but...
Yeah, I love that the monster doesn't look like... It's a lot of games will take, like, all right, we can take the monster and make them what we actually want them to look like. And here they're like, no, it still looks like a guy in a rubber mask.
Yes.
That is indeed what we wanted. It's just a dude. Just ran across the stage in order to get punched in the face.
Yep.
We get the pop off. Let's go, Ryu.
I mean, if you...
Maybe Ryu. I saw a red headband and what I thought was a karate gi, and now he got up and it was definitely not a karate gi.
It was like it's like a lab coat karate gi.
It looks like a... Yeah, it's not like a denim... Yeah, it is more like a lab coat. It's like almost casual Ryu.
Yes, yeah. Ryu light? Ryu if he went to college and studied science.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm not sure of the law, but I'm pretty sure Ryu did not go to college or university. I think he's just a man of nature.
As someone who admittedly, it's a lot of games, I'm like, oh, I've played that game for like 500 hours. I have never touched story mode.
Okay.
For a lot of games. Ryu, as far as I'm aware, is just like, I need to find another person to fight. Let's go travel. Like, he is the Street Fighter in that sense of just, I need a stronger opponent. Let me go travel to find a stronger person to punch.
He is Goku coded, but instead of waiting for the villains to come to him, he seeks out the villains.
He just travels the world. Yeah. Terminator and Sharp Carp.
Oh, that does sound like a kaiju name. Sharp Carp.
Sharp Carp is also the maybe crab character?
I hope so.
Versus a plankton of... I mean, that's the side that they started on. Versus what I can only imagine is a plankton.
Yeah, it looks like a SpongeBob character gone terribly wrong.
They both do. Yeah.
No, this is a SpongeBob fever dream.
Good.
Fighting game. Why are they're just spitting on each other?
I just realized I'm paying more attention to the health bars. Because before we were just... The way that damage works, it feels like it actually is rewarding just... Whoa, what is this? Wait, PTK, there was a triangle. That was clearly a grapple RPS system of some sort.
Yeah, I was about to say we've got King at home.
Punch, throw, and kick? I wonder if that's a character mechanic or a game mechanic. Like, does everybody have that?
Maybe, yeah, good point.
Or did one of them find the grappler?
Again, it could be like what you said. Is that a good or a bad thing?
I think they found the grappler if we're getting multiple of them now.
Good launcher, I couldn't get anything off of it, though. Oh, that is so unhygienic.
It is just a dude yelling, ah, inside a costume. Ooh, the sidestep? Yo! One more hit.
The space in, okay.
I got bubbles.
Fun.
That is the funniest windscreen. I didn't even see the move hit. I just saw bubbles and then the other guy fell down.
We've got Yoshi avoiding the puddle. Just
yes.
Looks a bit stronger in this game, I'm not going to lie.
The bubbles are scary. I got to get away.
Oh.
Yo, keep doing it. He doesn't know how to block it.
It's funny, maybe they don't even know how to block.
No, yeah. That is not a you don't know how to block that move. You might just not know how to block.
Yeah. Could be a block button, who knows? They have to find out quick. But are we going to get character change?
Yeah. My favorite-
Sabretooth, man. That looks-
Yeah. I just want to see more characters. But I think if you win, you're like, I got to stick with the one I won with. I at least know what 3 buttons do now.
That knowledge can carry you through the tournament for sure. Okay, we're going back to the axe, shield wielding, one-eyed.
Something. I think in a game like this, if you're like, this might have disjoint or range, that's often a good pick.
Yes.
But you're not getting. That was a full-on juggle sequence. It's like I'm watching Tekken again.
I think the name of this game might be find your launcher and find a 1-2. And then just
Yeah.
keep hoping that juggles. Like
this.
that.
Yeah, we found
yeah.
a launcher and we found the juggle state.
I love it. This is so like caveman style fighting games.
Yeah.
That we all go through. It's like find launcher, find combo. That's it.
It's great. It don't overcomplicate things. I've seen people lose in mystery game because they like realize they built up a meter.
Oh, and they're trying to figure out.
And then you see them like crouch and jiggle forward a little bit as they're like, I know you're trying to do double quarter circle right now. I don't know what this meter does. I don't know how to activate it. I don't even know if it's a super meter. Like, and then they get hit because they're trying to figure out how to do their big move.
In a way, it's kind of like
just run up and punch the guy.
I think this, maybe not maybe our generation, but I think there's a generation where you've got like fighting game brain rot because, like you said, I think the list goes down. Okay, quarter circle button doesn't do anything. Half circle button, does that do something?
Yep.
DP motion, does that do something? Charge motion, does that do something? It's like you said, just do ABC. If something works, just keep doing it. Yeah.
You find your normal and you find like one special that's like, ooh, this did. I have seen some where I'm like, oh, this is literally just knockoff Blanca. This is just whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. Some of the games are not subtle about what they're doing.
So sick. Yeah, but
Yeah.
we're going to go hit an ad break. Please stay tuned. We're going to be back with some more fighting games.
We do not know what we're back with, but we will be back.
Yeah, just do it. Just come back.
That's what I'm talking about. More action just like this coming up after the break.
New Chipotle Honey Chicken brings a hint of pure honey and seared smoked peppers with fresh chicken hot off the grill. For Chipotle heat with a touch of sweet and a perfectly balanced sauce. Chipotle Honey Chicken takes heat and sweet to a whole new level.
Get $25 off your EVO 2025 ticket this week using the code CB25 and join us in Las Vegas this August. Officially licensed FGC merch designed by the FGC for the FGC. Discover Tenno's newest drops releasing for the first time during Combo Breaker alongside many of your returning favorites at merch.10-o.gg.
Sheldon, we're definitely not making flavors of no-shells pistachios.
Then why are you dressed like that?
You got us. We are making honey and chili flavors.
Are we?
Yeah. Wait, then why are you dressed like that?
My wife likes it.
Spicy.
4-alarm fire in the boudoir.
cheers, guys. You did wait. You listened to us.
You're back. We're back.
I'm happy about that. I'm
very happy.
Back with what? I have no
Yeah.
idea, though.
No, they don't tell us either.
No.
I have had people assume, they're like, yeah, mystery game. They must give like the commentators a sheet. If this camera pans down, you will see nothing. We have no idea what it is. I don't know what this is, but it is very high pitched and in my ears.
Yeah. Shout out to you being a true professional, and no one would have known unless you said it.
Yep.
Okay, so we've got a sneak preview of the game. Like rings, inflatable rings.
It's people in a lazy river.
Should we try to name the game? What would you call this game if you saw it for the first time?
This feels very 90s, where like the word rad or attitude or like whatever, it's gonna be like.
Yep. Chill dudes.
Ratatube. Ratatube. It's Ratatube.
I know it's not called that, but it should be from now on.
If it is, I promise I've never seen this. If that is the name, I will lose my mind. It is called Toobin.
Ratitude's way better.
No, Ratatube is so sick. I'm calling it Ratatube.
We're calling it, from now on, Switch, we're going to need a name change in this game. Ratatube.
Press X to dash, which the first time they were on screen, I definitely got confused and thought that was part of the.
Yeah, same here.
It's a good tag. Stadium
commands. Imagine seeing that in the Start GG bracket.
Stadium beats.
So I'm guessing that the name of the game isn't necessary to finish, but to collect more points.
It looks like it.
I don't know if is that litter? Like it looks like a can and then like a treasure box. Like.
Oh yeah, that's like a pirate treasure.
Yeah.
Okay, since we're watching the waiting screen, get 1,000 points. I don't think it's a race. I think it is a go Toobin with the tube dudes, Biff and Jet. They think they're cool.
Oh, you called it.
This is definitely Ratatube.
It's Ratatube. Biff and Jet.
Or Attitude? Ratatube? Which one did we say? I like both.
Rad. You went with Rad.
One's the sequel now.
Okay, so it looks like they're
Oh,
playing
you
that.
can throw things at each other.
Ah. So it's not, there's items and, oh, you are going.
It's kind of like bumper cars, I think. It looks like it's very hard to paddle backwards, though.
I was about to say, physically, in reality.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I don't even know if it's, I mean, you'd have to be really strong to go against the stream in a rubber dinghy.
Well, and you can see the current movement.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you know what? Jet, what was it, Biff?
Biff and Jet.
He just might be really swole and have the capability to do that. Mm-hmm. I do like how their arms are actually steering correctly.
Great.
Yeah.
My favorite mystery game, you see all these, especially the old ones, are like, if they put on a current game, it's going to be like a weird indie title you've never heard of that has some strange mechanics.
Oh, okay, I saw a fisherman and a log.
Oh my god.
He hit a log
he's
with
casting.
Spikes. He hit a log with spikes. How is the dinghy still got air in it?
Really, strong rubber. Oh my god, yeah. Now that I'm looking, that is the world's most dangerous lumber. Yeah, they're just collecting points right now. So it looks like being in the lead is important to get, so that you get the items first. Because, like, where did Jet go?
He needs a coin to insert, apparently. He's out of commission.
But what happened?
But he's still getting points. Oh, there he is.
Oh, I think those pluses might be health under their names. That might be, so when you hit the log too many times, you also are out. Maybe.
That makes
This
sense.
genuinely could be a game that by the time they move on, we have kind of understood how it works. That just happens in mysteries.
I'll never see it again, unfortunately.
So I think press X to dash won that.
So I think, like you said, being in the lead allows you to get more points from going through the...
Yeah, but you also don't have your, like, you don't see what's happening coming up, so you're going to run into more logs. It's a little bit more dangerous. For some reason, Biff is a ×2 multiplier right now. Don't know what ×3 multiplier right now. Looks like it's from power-ups.
Could be for the points. I'm not sure. You might be right.
Oh no! Stuck in the rocks. Go down to the bottom of the screen. I bet you can force him off the top.
Oh, you've literally got screen control as well. You can slow down your opponent in front.
Well, I was wondering if it was the opposite. If you're in the front, does it like keep going until the person like can't keep up, like speedrunner style or whatever?
That would be cool.
I feel like I'm overthinking how much they put into this game mechanically. This game that they were definitely expecting to be in a world-class head-to-head video game tournament.
I hope the creators of the game look at stream.
Oh, wait. Because it just doesn't give you anything on screen other than, oh, that person's no longer here. Press insert going to continue. So I didn't realize the game was done fast enough. I just read the Ryu lab coat said Thuggery LLC. That's wild. I mean, dude's winning.
Yeah. I mean, again, like we said, it's not about finding the greatest strategy. It's finding out the one that your opponent can't find against.
Yep. Or in that case, sometimes it's just, I think I understood more of the game faster. Because they're not all fighting games. If it is head-to-head in some format. I've seen puzzle games. I've seen, like, puzzle meaning, like, you know, Tetris 3 or whatever. But I've also seen, like, spatial puzzle games. I saw a game that was basically like a party game version of Lethal League. There's a lot of different stuff. Actually, weird fun fact about this. I forget how I learned this back in the day. The original version of Lethal League was shown off at Frosty's during Mystery Game. That was the first time it was like publicly seen.
I did not know that.
Yep,
that's pretty cool.
I'm sure I learned that in some ancient JM Cross video or something where he's like, did you know, like this? Like, I'm like, I did not know. Thank you.
And now we all do.
I'll bring that up on commentary 4 years later.
Hey,
yeah, that
facts
is
are the interesting ones.
absolutely the kind of game that would show up in here.
It got pretty popular, right?
Yeah. I mean, for an indie game, absolutely.
Yeah.
People still play Lethal League.
Banging
plays.
soundtrack as well.
Oh, yeah, you got the Hideki Nagadumi.
Yeah. Super sick.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think we're getting a... Oh, we get Desidbro back up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Desidbro, and because of the way this... Okay, this is Sharp Carp. All right. Because of the way it was set up before, I was like, I don't know if... I assume... All right, we're good.
Is there meant to be a pun in Toobin? Or did they just spell Toobin wrong?
It's, well, T-O-O. Maybe it's the sequel to regular Toobin. I do not know. I doubt it. I think this was just the 90s where they're like, what if we spelled the word different?
This was pre, like, swapping S's with Z's.
Yeah, it was like right before that.
Yeah.
Right before everything is Z's.
I don't want to get...
Where then it would have been Tubes.
Yes.
T-O-O-B-Z.
Toobins. Mind block.
Jet is running away with this, who I assume is Sharp Carp.
Oh, mind block.
Not
All right.
double, but... Okay, I need to, like, pay attention. If someone gets hit, does their health go down? Is that what that plus mark is? Or is that a resource of some sort? We're going to find... No, they're both piloted phenomenally ever since I decided to start paying attention. Oh, God, someone's throwing a brick off the highway.
Oh, there you go.
Yes, it is health. It is health.
Right, one HP left, I guess, for both of these people. I guess it's like a first aid kit. Hit the barrier. I don't know.
So it's a combination of points and just not dying?
Yeah, which means probably winning isn't paramount. It's surviving. Oh, no.
Yeah, because you can be down in points, but if your opponent loses and you're just like, I'm going to pilot safe for a little bit, I'm going to win this now.
Yep. Oh, we're in it.
Oh, God.
Terrain change.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Desidbro. The tube deflates. We spin down the drain. I don't know why there was a drain in a river.
What are these hooligans doing?
They're throwing bottles off that have poison in them.
Why?
Oh my God!
God, what the hell just happened?
That was an alligator. Or crocodile. I don't remember the difference.
How can you end it there? That was like a cliffhanger to a series. Like, Jeff survives. No, sorry, Biff survives.
Oh, I
no,
thought we...
Jet.
Yep.
Jet survives.
That is one to Sharp Carp.
Looking for his homie Biff, and got attacked by...
I think you're right. Maybe at a high level, this is like, oh, you got to have the points to outlast. I think right now it is just, don't get hit by things, please.
Crocodiles, acid bottles from...
So Jet being down at the bottom of the screen seems scary.
Yeah.
But...
I mean, to be fair, look what happened when they stayed at the top of the screen, they got hit by an alligator. So,
True.
I don't know where it's in the middle somewhere.
Nowhere is safe.
In the middle, you
That was a speed boost. Oh my God. You got the turbo button. which seems bad, actually.
It does, yeah. Oh, push him into the log? No.
There are a lot of games that are like, faster is better, right? And it's like, no, I can't control this.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
That was pretty grimy, saying, no, I'm going to make so you can't go this way to avoid this log.
That's not grimy, that's strategy. That log is not active until partway through, apparently.
Where are the lumberjacks? They're just falling naturally.
The natural disaster stuff of like the logs and rocks are fine. I'm pretty upset at the fishermen and the people throwing bricks at them. Like, you are aiming at that dude. Come on.
That is...
Maybe they're not supposed to be in the river, but
yeah,
that doesn't mean you hit them on purpose. You are stuck. You are stuck. Get through. Okay.
Yeah, the escalation of the humans in this game is pretty strong. Like, you need to go to like step 1, not instantly try to kill these individuals. I'm wondering if Biff and Jet are good friends, or they're
They're just buddies.
Is it like a Pokemon Blue and Red situation, or are they like?
I think they're
lifelong friends?
friendly rivals. I don't think you go tubing with someone if you actually hate them.
True, but I'm thinking
They are throwing cans at each other though. They have weapons.
They do. I don't know if the cans are taking life though. I don't think so.
I feel like it's just like bumping them into stuff.
Oh, okay, right.
But I've also seen some that look like they've gone straight through the person. Ooh, blocking them away from the points. There we go. And honestly, it has made a difference. Jet is barely in the lead right now. Oh, and then Biff gets in first. They both have the ×2 multiplier.
Points-wise, they're pretty close, but we have to be careful of the crocodile and alligator. Never mind.
Yeah.
And Biff with an extra health is what? Was there a submarine here? Did you see that missile?
I was trying to figure out the points thing still. I saw like a thing underwater and that was it.
Yeah. That is I don't know where they're going tubing, but that is clearly not a place that...
No, that is not safe for commercial tubing.
Is that... It must be a thing, right? Commercial tubing? That has to be.
Yeah, I mean like whitewater rafting. That's kind of what I was thinking.
Is that like commercial? Oh, you have to normally go to a...
To like a place that is licensed to have someone.
Yeah.
Usually there's a guide, and they're not just like, here's a tube, go have fun. You're by yourself.
Mandia, the missiles, crocodiles, fishermen.
Yeah, I don't think you're getting your whitewater rafting guide license if you're like, here's the river I want to go to, and like, no.
The insurance would be through the roof.
That river goes through a militarized zone. What are you talking about?
So, we're going to get a game swap? Seems like Desidbro and Shark Harp are staying up on stage.
I think, was there an issue with the controller? They're like holding up the controllers and showing them to the folks that are running it. So we're going to see. We're fine. I think we would have heard sooner if there was a true like, hey, my buttons just aren't working.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to tell, right? Because you don't
it was
go
clear
in knowing the buttons.
Steering, at least. I genuinely, other than steering and throw can, I don't know if there was any other buttons in that game.
Yeah, I think it'd be safe to guess that that's like a 2-button game and then directions.
Because a lot of these are like, well, this is the port that was an arcade game that was just a stick and 2 buttons or like whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like the foundation of our arcade games, right? 2 buttons and a stick. So
sometimes it's 1 button and a stick. Though I'm just a big fan of games with weird control schemes.
I remember the very like first Street Fighter cabs were sensitive, so the harder you press the button determined on the strength of the attack. I don't know if that could have been fake news, and I just
we're back.
It.
Oh, okay. I would say I was surprised they were done because I thought that it evened up the set.
Yeah, at 1-1, right?
Yeah. Okay. And we just had a weird genuinely, this is just one of the. Sometimes the menu is the hardest part of these old games. They could have been like, "Hey, we need to play again, but we do not know how." There's no clear restart button.
Early life deficit to Biff. Then got hit by the fisherman.
Dude, Desidbro's locked in. Oh, until then, say Desid is doing the gamer lean super far forward, then got hit and reeled back.
Oh no! Look at this trapped.
Oh, and you just gotta wait. You gotta wait it out.
Okay, Desidbro hanging on there. Can't take any more hits.
No.
Jet is breezing though.
Not only can Biff not take any more hits, it seems like just taking hits means you're not getting to the points either. It's way below on points. Being in the lead seems scary right now. You want to back up a bit. The rock, the brick, sniped from the.
I'm wondering if you can get enough points, maybe you get like a health back or something. That could be what that's
probably. There's clearly power-ups.
Yeah, okay, you can go on the rocks, you just can't go in the branches. And
The rocks slow you down. Honestly, you might be aiming to the rocks on purpose right now to stall.
Yeah. That's not a bad idea. Ooh, need to go push him to the log. And there's the branches.
I-
Super hard to see. Desidbro was shocked.
Yeah. Well, you kind of got pushed into the current. Suddenly you're flying out too far to the side. This doesn't seem like the kind of game where you turn right and your character immediately pivots. This is a, ooh, I got to turn right 4 seconds ahead of time. Some of these games just have absurd control schemes. I know I mentioned, like, I like games with, like, weird mechanics, everything. I've seen some where I'm like, this seems fine, but the people are having a really hard time, and I don't know why. And then later, like, I talked to one of them. I was like, hey, like that game seemed fun. Like, what was it? He's like, no, that entire game played with tank controls. I'm like, why? That's why that was so hard. Oh, my God. I'm like, you know, he's like, yeah, I was facing away and still had to, like, turn in the direction of my character. And I was like, that's, okay, that makes way more sense. I also would have fumbled my way through that one.
Nasty stuff. Oh, it looks... Oh, I thought I was going to get Kamen Rider back.
No.
Do you ever get repeat mystery games? No, it's always a
Always
different
new.
one.
Because
Okay.
they don't want someone to be able to, like, watch an earlier wave
That
or
makes sense.
watch a different round. The entire round is that game. But
Yes.
then, you know, you move up to round 2, round 3, it's a new game every time. They also get more absurd as it goes along. Like, they're all weird and strange, but, like, especially when you get into top 8, they're like...
So they actually get... They like, tier the craziness of the game.
Not just the craziness of the game, they will, like, handicap you on purpose. So, like, 1 year, Grands... Again, I'm getting it confused with the Combo Breaker and Frosty's ones because they're run by the same group. I saw on YouTube that Grands was Soul Calibur 2.
Okay. So that seems pretty reasonable. And
Yes,
normal.
and all the players thought it was reasonable too, until in the back of the room the camera pans and you see people walk in with DDR dance pads and unplug the PlayStation controllers, plug those back in, and they're like, figure it out.
Nice plot twist.
Yep.
That's a very nice plot twist.
They'll do stuff like that.
Okay.
1 year it was just the board game for children, Don't Break the Ice.
I've heard of that game.
Yep. It's like made for 3-year-olds.
Well, you feel really bad if you lose that game.
Yeah. There was 1 year that it was I assume a like custom commissioned like game that, you know, like randomizers and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It was like that, except all like what looked like Genesis or Super Nintendo era fighting games. And you would win a round, and it would immediately cut to the next game, like at round start.
Sick.
So you didn't choose your character. You were just like, oh, shoot, we're in. And it was a 1st to 10, but you never stopped. It was just, you won the round. All right, we're back to the, like, or you won the game. All right, we're immediately into the next one.
That's cool.
You don't get, it was like the ultimate mystery of, like, I don't know what character I'm about. Like, I didn't choose the character. I don't know what game this is. You have no time to think. Yeah.
So, quick glimpse. This is a Jet Moto. And I saw one of the characters, I don't know if it was sponsored or they were the mascot of Mountain Dew.
Really? Wait.
Yes, I definitely saw Mountain Dew. And it wasn't like a...
Was it, were they green and had...
Yes. It
Okay.
Was, yeah. Hopefully we can see
I mean,
them
I
again.
see Kawasaki. That's a real, like, motorcycle and, like, outdoors equipment brand.
Yes. Yeah.
This reminds me of the, like, Arctic Thunder arcade cabs. But I'm going to guess this is very different. It was also unclear if it was motorcycles or jet skis. And now that I'm looking at this, it might be both.
Oh.
They're hover... I got baited. I got baited so hard. It's both.
you were
But
trying
it's
to be
not
too
both.
logical.
I found the one thing that it wasn't. It was a hover bike.
What do we have in reality? These two things. Oh, this is not reality.
This is actually pod racing. Oh my god, the controls look terrifying.
Yeah, that turning.
They're like, these are in the air.
Oh my.
We need to make it feel like I'm in the air. you get so much hang time.
Wow, that sounded like it hurt. Oh my. They need more than helmets for this. This sounds brutal.
That is just the Mountain Dew logo on the left. You're right.
It is, right?
If it's not, it's like, it's not like, oh, this is a Mountain Dew parody. It's like we got as close as possible without. Especially on these graphics where, like, I can't make out individual
Yeah.
letters. It's just got that vibe.
Saved by the pixels. That's a Mountain Dew advertisement on the left.
Oh, okay. I missed it, but you're right. I see.
Mountain Dew needing to catch up.
Honestly, if you're... Yeah, that's definitely just a Mountain Dew advertisement. That feels very fitting. It feels like the kind of thing that Red Bull would be in now. Be like, yeah, fine, why not?
Yeah.
Sure.
Some people will see it. I don't know. Small advertisements.
It's a small, goofy thing.
I've not seen much in the terms of items for like boosters or anything. This is a true test of someone's driving capabilities.
It's a shockingly straightforward racing game as far as I can tell, despite the fact that they're all on hover carts. Hover bikes.
Hover bikes.
Bikes.
Maybe this is like the demo of Wipeout. This is how it started.
Wipeout's a surprisingly old title. Like, the original Wipeout was probably from before this. Because that was one of the, like, the original Wipeout was one of the first, like, look at, we have 3D now. Look at what we can do.
Oh, man. Mountain Dew is really far behind. Press X to dash. Hasn't pressed X to dash.
No. If there's a turbo button, we have not found it.
Yeah.
I do like that we see the It's either RPMs or speedometer at the bottom. It's okay. It's definitely speedometer.
Oh yeah, you're right. From the hang time, you can see it going down. So yeah, it must be.
But also, you got like way more as you were dropping from just the gravity. Ooh, I just saw some frames there.
I saw the lack of frames.
Yeah. If I can see all of the individual frames, that's a certainly. I want to know what console they're playing on. It looks like it might be like PS1.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm thinking it. I don't think it's. I mean, maybe it's too
Oh
risky
no, the wall!
to look for like shortcuts. I mean, Mountain Dew's. Oh, actually, no. I thought they were catching up. They're not catching up.
No, Mountain Dew's just like after like one bad bump in the start has just been behind the whole time. I just saw press X to dash, like fist pump.
Yeah.
And I do not know why. They didn't win anything.
Did they think it was the last lap?
Did I miss a jump? Did I miss a trick? This is totally the kind of game that'd be like, oh yeah, if you hit this button combo in the air, you would have gotten like a turbo.
Yeah, 100%. I just realized that there's checkpoints as well. There's one there for press X to dash.
I feel like Sharp Carp's going. Okay, now we're back up to speed. The checkpoint just tells you how far behind. Right now, Sharp Carp is. Wait, it said minus. Yeah.
Minus 17
Yeah.
seconds behind. Yeah, this is
Oh no, it's one of the games that makes the other person finish too,
So
even when
toxic.
it's head to head.
so toxic. This is levels of interviewing losers right after the match. Like,
Yep.
really?
I have to finish up first. It's like Mario Kart when everyone has to finish, and then finally the person in last is like, okay, I guess I don't need to. My cart just stopped. All right.
The Max. Oh, I like the names. Blade and the Max. Not just Max, the Max.
Like I said, it's from the 90s Attitude Era.
Yeah, this was this was like a more, I
Different
think,
track.
wholesome type of edginess.
Yeah. It was the like, look at this cool sci-fi thing, and not, wait, is this map a straight line where you just do a U-turn?
I absolutely think you are correct.
Because I saw like a weird like turnstile at the
I
end.
did see that. I want to see this.
They're about to go through a revolving door at the end. All right, I think we're off to a better start now. We've realized how touchy the controls are, and that's going to keep us neck and neck for a lot longer. Although, this map is, this course feels impossible to follow right now.
It's so too much gray.
Yes, okay, here's the turnstile. You got to go through the side first. I don't know if it matters. You can fall off the bike.
You can fall off the bike. There seems to be like a laser trap that you have to avoid as well when you're going. I guess that's to stop people cutting in the middle. So you have to go around the outsides. You've got to take the long route, I'm guessing. Or you can just go into the sky and get hit by a lightning bolt. I think that's what hit Shark Carp.
I think I saw like a scaffolding.
Ah, okay.
Wow, it is. The background and the track are blending together at some of these spots.
Yeah, this is I can feel a tiny smidgen of motion sickness happening in my belly, but I'll deal with it. I think it's that volcano section of the map, though. This is doable.
I'm not there, but I am. Whoa.
Whoa. Oh, what?
Sharpcarp is just getting bodied in the air. I don't know what's going on, but it's been every time.
I think they're losing to natural disasters.
I didn't say it doesn't even really look like it's their fault. They're just, I hit the ramp. Why was the ramp there? The only thing the ramp seemed to do was send me into the sky. I'm gonna hit the thing.
Yep. If you get like more than 5 feet from the ground, you seem to get hit by a bolt of thunder from Zeus.
Sometimes it seems like they can barely, like they have to hold turn for so long, and then every once in a while it's like, yep, I did a 90-degree turn instantly.
Yeah, I can't work out if it's super sensitive or not. We've got a real close race though so far. Look at this.
Like there, like it looks like it takes a long time to turn. Maybe it's just like if you touch brake at all, you're gonna hit the thing
no,
again.
you're gonna get hit.
You went over. Does that count as
Oh.
pass? I think that still counts as passing the checkpoint. That also brought Sharpcarp to the lead.
Yeah, you're right. 2 seconds difference.
You know
between
what?
two.
If you've got knocked off your bike 3 times and you still got to the lead, more power to you.
You were born to be good
Yep.
at this game. Right, going for the
Some
outside.
real speed racer type beat going on right now. Oh, you hit the wall pretty hard. I cannot tell who's. I think Sharpcarp is barely in the lead right now.
Yeah, I think so. Press X to dash is not far behind though. Oh,
Yeah.
there's a wall there. I think they're trying to look for like shortcuts, but
I don't think there's shortcuts. I think it is just
Yeah.
like if you're able to stay on the bike.
priority number 1. Stay on hover bike. That's what you got to do.
Do we think that this is a game where the characters have different abilities or power level? Like, is this one where like certain characters are better at momentum and other characters are like acceleration versus top speed? I've just been assuming that these are exactly the same but different talents.
I want to hope so. Like I hope one, maybe the
Oh my
bikes
god, the tree.
have different things. Like one's better at acceleration,
Yeah.
one's got better top speed.
That's what I was wondering.
Oh my god, I just realized Sharpcar has kind of pulled away with a
Yeah,
pretty huge
just
lead
enough.
now.
Oh no, that could be it though.
Oh no, shot you lost.
Oh, you get back on fast though. It feels
Okay.
like, oh
Oh
my
my
god! I think that's worth it. You got the clip.
Red card, that can't be allowed. You can't head-on crash into someone.
The new GTA isn't out yet.
Maybe, you know what, maybe they saw the stats and went, yeah, my hover bike is just stronger than yours, so if we get a collision, you always lose.
Yep. Still got first, but I think the one head-on collision it really sold me on that one.
That, I guess, does it count as BM to do that? Or is that
I think it was totally an accident. I don't think that was BM. If you were in first and like I don't know, you just ran into each other.
That's a like reverse blue shell kind of
Yes.
strategy. It's just like when there's only 2 of you, that literally was like reverse blue shell.
Yep.
That was sick. Yeah,
That game seemed cool.
I'm a fan. Yeah, like you said, it's quite difficult to tell if it's a sensitivity issue on the steering because sometimes it looked like it was just.
Sometimes they were just drifting, and other
Yeah.
times they would be like, whoop, and it could be one of those, like, if you touch the brake and do it, you're fine, but I don't know. It seemed like just staying at top speed as much as you could was worth running into the wall more.
Yeah. Kind of like it sent me back to sort of like we was talking about at the beginning, just pure skill. There was no items, no shenanigans. Didn't seem like there was any shortcuts. It's like,
Nope.
this is the track. Stay on track. Pretty
Yeah.
simple.
Speaking of staying on track, we are moving to the next round of bracket. And because we're in the next round, that means we're getting a new game. And with a new game, that means, I mean, we got to set up all the consoles. We got to get all that done. We're going to take a quick ad break. Stay tuned. Maybe get your popcorn. But we will be right back. We do not know what's up next, and neither do you.
10 years of Combo Breaker and counting. Stick around for more.
This is the best Chipotle order.
I would like a bowl,
Triple wrap.
mild, medium, hot.
Then dip it in here.
Sour cream inside the vinaigrette.
2 tortillas, if you know, you know.
Lettuce, cheese, guac.
Yes.
Oh, that is good.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Sheldon, we think you might be overreacting to our ads for No Shells Pistachios.
Ditch the shells? Okay, strip.
What?
You ditch your shells.
Okay, yeah, that's
No,
fine.
guys, I take it back.
You want the show?
No,
You got
no
the
shell.
show.
We're in the first block. There's so much more to happen this weekend. There's so many streams. Make sure you should have the full like Batman Command Center up of just like I'm watching every single thing going on at Combo Breaker. But stay tuned for this. Mystery Game's going to keep trucking along. We got top 8 tomorrow for you guys. We have no idea what's up next. That is the entire point. That's just what Mystery Game does.
Big old question mark for everyone involved. Well, maybe not production. They've probably got an idea.
Yeah, hopefully.
Oh, yeah.
They keep us in the dark on purpose and then laugh at us. That's how it goes.
It's more fun. It's more fun. I mean, we've got a slight advantage over chat because we've got like, the other screens, but we don't know what's going to get booted up. Like, we see the game, the console is on, that we'll see that, and then the title of the game.
And then we'll kind of guess.
Yep.
Every once in a while, someone will be like, "Oh my God, I do know this one."
That must be such an adrenaline rush. I'm waiting. It's not gonna happen for me, but I would love to have it.
I commentated Mystery Game with Ketchup a couple years ago, the Mortal Kombat commentator.
Yeah.
That game popped up, and he's like, "Oh my God!" I was like, "Hit me with it. What's going on?" He's like, "This is my least favorite game of all time." I was like, "Oh no, okay."
Not so good. It's like,
Yep.
oh.
It was one of those games. I mean, it made it really fun for Mystery because he's like, "This game sucks. I'm going to tell you exactly why it's super bad." He's like, "So if he hits this one button, he's going to be stuck for like 40 frames. Like the game was not balanced. It was." I was like, "Wow, you know all of this."
That's pretty cool.
I mean, it was from that era where every company was trying to make their own Mortal Kombat knockoffs, and it was one of those.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, we've got a little peek at the game. It looks like
I just see a lot of Sumo, man.
Yes. I'm actually surprised on how different they all look. Because you got to think about it, Sumos, they don't wear clothes, so it's like,
It's just
you have
faces.
different colors. But yeah, like you said, the faces are all totally different. So
we'll see. The real question for any of the ones that seem like they're based on actual martial arts is like, are they leaning into like this is real simulation side, or is this super arcadey? Is this And
we've not got language on our side either.
Nope.
So yeah, we are going.
Both
going
the
going in so blind.
2D. I mean,
ooh,
it's definitely 2D. All right. Grab. Ooh.
Counter grab.
Pull him. Whoa. Okay.
Oh, he's got the
They're
outbreak.
mashing. I think if they're both grabbing, this might be a button masher.
Oh my!
Like look at the top on the player cam.
We can see it on the side. Yeah, there's palms involved.
They are mashing as fast as they can whenever there's a tussle.
There's a lot of churning.
Oh, almost gets to the edge.
Can't pick him up.
There's got to be. I was gonna say there's got to be some like mechanical reason for like, oh, if you do this, if you hit this timing, but also like mashing was just a thing that every game had for a long time.
It did.
Now people are like, hey, maybe encouraging just button mashing might not be the best way to design a game, but
it's interesting because I can see Staden he's going from churning to button pressing in the grab situation.
It seems to be working. Okay.
I haven't even looking at the health bars. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my God, I didn't even see the health bars. I was just waiting for the ring because that's how sumo wrestling works.
Oh, you punched him out of the ring.
Gets him out.
Oh, look at the hang time.
Oh God, that was slow-mo.
Yeah, and I guess the health bar doesn't matter when you ring them out. So.
No, which makes more sense.
Is
I
it?
feel like it should be, well, for actual sumo wrestling.
Yeah, you can't knock someone out in a sumo.
Well, actual sumo wrestling is getting them outside of that ring.
Yeah.
It's just not usually throwing them down to a thing. It's just crossing a line.
I'm wondering if the health bar is like, when it depletes, they just don't have control of their character, then you just throw them out.
It's more of like a stamina thing.
Yeah. Oh, the reverse!
Huge! Huge! Uses his weight against him. Look at the red line go down.
Oh my gosh, that was...
He found a good button.
He found out how to counter.
He just, like 30 seconds later, just goes, oh my god, I don't think he realized. He may have thought he was the other character. Because that does just happen.
Oh.
I don't know.
Maybe he thought it was him all along.
I heard, oh my god, we're looking at controllers. We love the, like, hey, my stick stopped working. It's like, that was the first time you touched that controller. It might not actually, it might be real, but it is very funny hearing people who do like, yo, my controller, whatever. It's like, I also used one of the controllers they gave me.
Yeah.
I didn't have my own stick from home. I didn't have.
In a game like this, I'll be scared to use my stick if I played on it or a pad.
Yeah.
Like I said, like the churning was very powerful for both players. Whether it made much of a difference, I think it did. But it's like when I think of like the old Dragon Ball games, it was like...
I think this is an old Genesis game based on the controllers. Yeah, all right. Look at that foot. Just a giant calf. You saw just the most defined calf muscle.
I'm not going to lie, when I saw that the first time on the small screen, I thought, what, there's a backy game? I was like, no way. And then I saw the sumo, I was like, okay,
yeah,
cool.
this makes more sense.
Yeah.
It's the sumo stomp left, stomp right, whatever. Oh, he's gray now, or like greenish now.
Okay. With the reds.
I mean,
whoa!
It was a huge win for Stadium Beats in the last round. We went from dead even to like, I found the move. Big throw, big throw. Oh my god, does it again!
The back throw, that was strong. Oh, he's getting
weight
pushed
against
out.
you.
The reverse.
Oh, mash. Oh, we are just prepping.
Great throw.
The crowd is just on their feet. Oh, there we go.
Ooh. Okay, so we finally found a game. If you are a Street Fighter fan, you can't take in this game, so you literally have to take the throw, but you can counter it seems, which is good.
Yeah. I think this might be a game that is entirely based around grappler mechanics. That's what I would assume for a sumo game. Maybe, I mean, sumo also has like the chest shove and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They may have not found that, or it might not be in the game. Huge toss again. Stadium Beats found their game. I think Stadium Beats like, hey, can we get the rest of Mystery on this one game, please? I think I found it.
Yeah.
I found the soul game. I found the character that really clicks for me.
That was like that was like a spirit animal for a player.
Just
like
tossed him.
He was. I want to assume that there was no prep time. I mean,
no.
Technically, you can never really prep for a tournament.
Well, it's why they switch the ones every round.
Yeah.
It's also, I'm sure some people do. It's one of those like unspoken rules of like if you're waiting for stream, where you're like watching the next people play, no one's like on their phone Googling like, oh my god, how do I do whatever. It's the like, all right, we both have the same prep of I'm watching the person right in front of me and that's it.
Yeah.
But also if you're the first people to play the game, often they're like, here's the controller, X this punch, move.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Yeah, that's a good point. The like the essence of this mystery game or mystery game tournaments in general is you have to go in with no prior knowledge. That's ideal, right?
Yep.
Sometimes it can't be helped.
Yeah.
Because you can't go a list down and say make sure you've never played any of these games in your life, right?
I think that's part of the skill. If you're one of those fighting game sickos who's played every single game ever made, like, you're going to be good at this until they hit you with the Puyo and you're like, this is not my skill set anymore.
It's like, oh yeah, I play Street Fighter. It's like, yeah, but can you play Puzzle Fighter? It's like, I guess we'll find out.
I don't know. What does a Canby do in a puzzle game? Yeah.
All right, we're getting what I have played forever. Any idea? I have no idea.
That's fine. Oh, this is okay. All right, I do know about this game.
Okay.
Once it shows up on screen, I can talk about it a little bit. I know about this game. I have no idea what they're about to do now. Like, I just know about the game that it's in. This is a game collection.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, that makes way more sense.
It's actually one that's on my to play list. So ironically, I could have been prepped.
because the intro for the game gave me 0 clues.
Yep.
0 clues, and I guess that's the point.
No.
And even the name doesn't give any clues.
All right, I think they're actually just going to get to the specific game inside it. They're playing UFO 50, which is a game that came out this year. UFO 50 is an indie game collection that every game inside the game, there's 50 games of UFO, it was made by a different game designer. So every game in the collection is made by a different indie game designer, and it has a fake lore and story built into it of, like, this is an old indie, like, an old, like, Sega and Super Nintendo era game company that went under, and we found all of these old games. And, it has a, like, if you beat this, it tells you stuff about, like, it has an overarching story and puzzle that you're doing throughout all of these smaller game collection too.
Are the 50 games connected lore-wise, or just that they're all part of the game?
Fake lore is that they're all part of the same game company. That it was found.
Oh, okay.
But then there's, like, it's almost like the ARG of, like, ooh, wait, I learned this, and that means, oh, that tells me about this thing from this other game. Like, you are solving the overarching puzzle of, like, how is this game found? Why does it exist? Whatever. I've heard that it's really cool.
Yeah, when you was explaining it was giving me ARG vibes because it's
exactly,
like
yeah.
The lore. There's a canon lore of the game, and then
that's
there's a
also
lore.
fake. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of sick. I like the layers.
No, I'm a big fan of weird experimental. when I'm not playing fighting games, it is all weird experimental indie games, that kind of stuff. And so this is right up my alley, and I've just been meaning to play it. And it doesn't surprise me that out of the 50 games, one of them is a fighting game.
Had to be done.
Yep.
This is a really strange cross between, like, old school Mario platform.
That guy's got a jetpack.
And rings, yeah. I mean,
kind of give me
mobility.
There's some tower fall in here with the, like, aimed projectiles. Maybe there's some Killer Queen even.
Seems like the health. Oh wait, maybe if they get the ring, they get their health back. No.
I think so. I think this might be Sonic style.
Oh.
Or you're trying to collect. Oh, I don't think there's health. I think you're trying to get the first to 5 rings.
Oh, okay.
I think that's it.
I like technically like a fighting game with
it's a
with
fighting
a
game with
condition.
yeah, exactly. It is who can collect the resource.
Gives me a PlayStation All Stars vibes.
Oh sure, yeah.
It's like it's a fighting game, but the only way you win is by doing this particular attack.
In this case, it's I need to knock the rings out of the other person. It seems like I'm seeing some rings like spawn later. We got to 5. That seems to be the victory. Cool.
Okay, all right. That was fun. I think we're gonna get the names. Oh no, the names are up there. Desidbro versus
it's Stadium Beats again.
Yeah.
Maneuver is jump. I think the other one was jetpack. They do different weapons.
I mean, the jetpack character looked alright, but we've got a character swap. We're both going for, was it Elka?
Elka, yep.
Yeah.
And that's what I said. There's a lot of times you lose once, and it's like, this character might have been good, but I would rather play the mirror and know that we were on even footing.
Yeah. Oh, the ricochet. Okay, so it's got one ricochet on the rocket
I didn't even notice
arrow
that.
sword.
I think they're throwing knives.
Okay, no, that makes more sense. Yeah,
I think. I'm trying to remember. I saw jump and some weapon that was knives. Maybe knives was just a hard counter of the jetpack. You're stuck in the air. I can just snipe you.
Yep. Oh, the collection there. Okay. Stadium.
Goes up. Stadium just rocked that one.
Yeah.
That was a shutout. This game's fast though, so they are doing a first to 3. It sounds like.
Yeah. Got a bit lucky with the spawn location on the rings.
Wings hammer, elevator, jetpack laser. That's who we were on. Launch dagger, anti-grav.
Mines. Yes, I like mines.
I think mines seems very risky right now.
Oh, actually, thinking back to the duck. Yeah, maybe.
I mean, I don't think you're hurting yourself at that point, but like, I'm imagining a game where your only way to get around is rocket jumping kind of deal.
Right. Okay.
So we have a wings character and axis, so they're traveling in an arc now.
Yeah, no straight firing.
There we go. I was like, none of the rings have appeared. I think the arc on these axes is really strong right now. Look at all the rings. Someone could just win here.
Oh my! Oh, was that a push? That looked like you just pushed her over.
Body. I think the dagger bounced.
Oh
back.
yeah. Oh, that was a nice shot after the jump. Clicked in the back of the head. The tomahawk.
Dacid has found a character that makes more sense for him right now. They're even right now. Yeah, I think the arc of the dagger covers or the arc of the throwing axe covers so much, cuts off huge swaths of the stage.
It gives me, like, in FPSs when you pick the character that has, like, grenades.
Yeah.
And that lob
You're
angle.
like, in 4 days, we will learn how to aim, but right now, you just got to stay away from.
Yep,
I just
yep.
have a giant area of explosion, area of effect explosion.
I really like it.
Oh wait, the weapons can clash in midair.
Interesting. Oh.
So if you're really on the trigger, you can actually like block, stop yourself from getting hit.
Yep. And it also seems you can only have like 2 out at a time, I think, max.
I've not noticed that. I was going to say Stadium Beast was off to an early lead. Desi got 2 in a row there. That was a huge swing. Oh, you get the ring pops out when you hit the other person, and there's the ones that spawn.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's what I was saying about the spawn location. You see top right with the fire?
Yep.
Then it comes out.
I saw the spawn early. I saw the rings popping out, but for some reason in my head I was like, oh, well, maybe they stick. You do get them knocked out, so there is a huge like incentive to physically hitting your opponent other than just blocking them. That ring went the wrong way. Desid's going to bring this to a game 5. I'm feeling it.
No.
I'm feeling it.
And it happened again. That happened a little bit earlier.
Yep.
Where the sword, I don't know, the throwing knife ricocheted and it hit Elka. So
Yes.
you can actually hit yourself with those ricocheted chucking knives. Or
This game seems really cool.
I want to play.
Like
I legit want to play it.
There's 49 other games. And I have heard that some of them like feel like they could just be fleshed out full games themselves, or of like, oh yeah, this could be a, the 8-hour indie game experience, and then I'm like, oh wait, but there's 50 more of them.
Just looking at the stage as well, it looks like they got aliens and robots cheering them on.
Yeah.
And that's to the lore of the
Yep.
50. Yeah.
I'm sure there's like characters that are in common. It's like, yeah, this is just like our fake company's mascot or whatever.
Right.
They do that cameos in all of the games. That ring just bounced straight to Desid.
Okay. One shot.
Oh my
Elka.
God, that's a big swing. You get the ring with the flight.
Oh no, there's 2.
Oh, that's
one
huge.
more.
You get that last one, you win.
You got to snipe him.
Desid brings it back. The reverse 3-0.
What?
Huge.
What an insane clutch character swap. Who knew?
Found
was
the
it?
character that worked for him. I still think the travel arc of those axes was huge.
But you
also,
got to think
the wings was great too.
You got to think. So for me, wings doesn't. It doesn't say like fly. I mean, you think of wings.
You think it's like hover or something?
Yeah, but it was literally like,
It was like-
you just stay at this level and you move. And with the axe, it was. You could think, oh, it's gonna lob it, but you have no idea of like the range.
No, you don't
the
know for
distance.
sure.
But Desidbro looked at those 2
It's like I got
things
it.
on the screen and saw the
I'm
vision.
locked in.
Saw the vision. Yeah, I can't do that. I think when you think about traditional fighting games, you can look at like frame data and stuff, and you can have an idea.
Yes.
But that's very little information to go on, and like you said, just made it work.
Oh yeah, no, especially the traditional fighting games that are in mystery game. You can sometimes they're not subtle at all. It's like this person has a headband and a karate gi. I bet they have a DP. This is probably their Ryu, like whatever. And instead here it's like I don't know. That guy threw an axe. I have wings. I have a jetpack. There was characters that we didn't see that said they had mines and grappling hooks.
Damn.
I bet there's a lot of play styles in that one.
It's so sick to have such like narrow ways of giving identities to characters, and obviously like old games, they have like memory. I don't want to say issues, but capabilities back then.
Yes.
But they still made such a big impact with 2 things: mobility and your attack, and it makes something so different, versatility-wise.
And the thing is, this is a new game.
Yeah.
This game came out this year, or within the last 12 months. They were just like, what is the design philosophy? Like, what are the design limitations we have to use to make it feel like an old game? Exactly.
Which is harder. It's like they retroactively, we have the technology to make a deep game, but let's limit what we use and still try to give that depth in a game like this, which is super sick. I think they looked about like 8 characters, and I just want to know what the rest
when you're
is.
making one mini game in like 50, you could have phoned it in. You
Yeah,
could have been like,
yeah,
yep,
yeah.
it's just mirror, it's just whatever. But they're like, we're gonna make a sick game. A game good enough to be played in something like this, and it's one of 49 other games. I know it's one of those things that I like about some of these old games that are like current indie games, but they're designed to feel like retro games.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of like the video essays, design docs of like So we added this in that wasn't physically possible in that old era, but it's because if you go back, like your nostalgia is like, oh yeah, it feels like this and it's great. And if you go back, you're like, oh, this is stiff as hell and it doesn't work. And it's and like, okay, so we did this to like fake what those games, what we remember it feels like. But we also gave ourselves this limitation because we just knew that it would feel too modern if we had this type of movement or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool because like you're saying, I think when you have the nostalgia, there's no like rationality, and obviously your mind misremembers over time. So the feeling you got from playing something could give you the kind of idea of, no, this game had this, and then you look back and it's like, oh, it didn't. But it gave me the feeling like it was in the game. And now we've got the technology, you can implement stuff like that, which is really cool. It's a really crazy way to retroactively bring something from your childhood or the past into the new age without losing what made it.
It still feels like it's from that era.
Yeah, which is so hard to do.
But has the quality of life of modern games kind of deal.
So sick.
Yep.
Way too creative for me. I could never do that.
Ooh, it looks like we're getting. This gotta be to see who makes it out.
Yeah.
Because we've seen them both on screen a number of times. They seem like they are multi-game, mystery game, fiends, legends, heroes. We're gonna get Desidbro and press X to start. I am very curious. I can't see from here. I'm seeing it looks like a Genesis controller.
Do not turn off the system. ROM type. All crazy words to me. Chat, though.
I can't see. It's all right.
Have a guess of the genre. I'm going to guess.
All right. Ooh, the genre. Are we going back to...
We haven't had a puzzle game. I want a puzzle game.
I feel like there's like one puzzle game every time. Although I feel... I've also seen like sports games in a lot of them, too.
Oh, what, like a...
Like just head-to-head any... I've seen NBA Jam. I've seen like League Football. They're not going to give you just like, this is EA Sports Simulate. They're not going to do that, but the weirder ones. Yesterday there was one that was indoor kickball.
Indoor kickball.
That looked like it was designed to be like an old... Or not old, like it was it looked like it was designed to be like a children's kickball game for like 5-year-olds. And then you started playing, it's like, oh, this is entirely physics-based.
Oh, okay.
And like seemed very difficult. And like you for a children's game, it's like, oh, you can run wherever you want, but you need to know to go to the right base, and you need to you control every single thing about it. And it's like, that's wild.
Nice.
All right.
Whoa.
We're getting a traditional fighter of some sort. It's definitely on the Sega Genesis. It is in Japanese again.
The theme tune, it sounds like a doorbell, like an old school doorbell. It was going din 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 din.
Oh,
din,
sure.
Din, din, din.
Yeah.
School fighter game.
We'll see. They I'm sure they will switch in a moment. That's just the Sega noise.
that is the Sega noise. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
In a very, that was a different tone.
Wait, it's non-profit fan game. Okay. Oh, I just saw River City Girls and Double Dragon listed under there. This is a fan game made with all the characters from all those old beat-em-ups to be a head-to-head fighting game. That is my hard read on like the 5 words I was able to read before the screen moved.
Yeah, they went pretty quick. They're
Wait, maybe we'll see the screen again. We have had to... I think this is a fan game that is playing on the console still.
Maybe, because I remember right at the bottom it said 2023.
Kunio-kun, River City Girls, Double Dragon, and all related characters or assets are... Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. That's sick.
Yeah, and so those 2 characters at the bottom, one of them is what I saw. And that's why I was like, whoa, what is that?
These characters have a skill meter. What is that? Power, speed, and skill. Is that like difficulty?
Oh, what skill? It seems like it would be.
I assume so. I do like the idea of it's just like, nah, you just got to be good.
Yep, to play this character.
They're cool. All the colors. We are not getting a mirror.
Animation looks really smooth.
Dude, I feel like some fan games have the best animation. Like, there's so much love put into them. Yo! Okay, wait, this game, I'm already a huge fan of the art style. He just threw a volleyball.
A highly detailed volleyball as well. Oh, that looked like a flash kick. Crack shoot.
That's a huge overhead. I assume an overhead. You're right, that might just be crack shoot. That might just be Terry.
Little bit of inspiration. Oh, what was that, a towel or flannel? I don't know what you threw at him.
I've not played the... Oh, dear, yeah, you're getting hit. You're getting hit for that. We found a super.
Super volleyball.
Oh, wait, Rage Art at the bottom.
Yeah, it's ready for Desidbro. Oh, is he looking for the input?
Don't waste it. Don't waste it. I feel like everyone gets really excited that they have a meter they've built up and they just hit the buttons.
Yep.
And they're like, oh, I whiffed, and now I'm in so much, like, I'm just a sitting duck now.
Yep, and I think, just like you said, I think Desidbro decided, like, I don't need to use super like you did.
Yep.
What I'm doing is working. This fireball seems to be hitting. I'm not going to mess up. Oh, he does know the super. Oh, he went for the Nepo, but it didn't hit. It was from full screen. But now he knows what he does.
Yes. I don't know if this is range, and I don't know if this is close up.
Yep.
This could be an install, like, I just don't know.
That's the question. What do you do if you don't know your super? Do you go for full screen and go, it might whiff? Or do you go in
I feel like,
and then try and do it and
I
go,
feel like
maybe
you
it's a grab?
assume that it's in, and at least I got hit.
Oh, trade on the anti-air. Track shoot.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's big. Oh, look at the damage. Oh, my God, that health bar melted. That was like a third health.
I'm assuming this game has no scaling. He just let it rip. I mean, it was a punish. Or maybe it was a punish.
Yeah, I don't think he did a move to scale first. He just,
Yeah.
that was a raw Rage Art.
Of a crack shoot, yeah, okay. So, we're sticking. We're sticking with the characters. Not going to do the assimilation like you said, right?
No,
Seeing that character
I think they
win.
both found moves that they felt good about.
Yeah. Well, that fireball is crazy fast.
Ooh, the low. We got the slide. We got the kicks. We got the moves. Oh, he took his shirt off.
That looks so sick. Super edgy, but I'm a fan.
I like this. He's attacking him with the power of fashion.
Okay, we've got a slide attack.
Ooh, the volleyball to the face.
We've got rolls as well. That move looks so cool.
It seems like it's that. It's a huge launcher, a big disjoint. I assume you can follow up on it if you know what you're doing. I think Dacid is trying to do a super right now. I've seen a little bit of like crouch, whatever.
Oh, missed with a super. Unfortunate for press X to dash. The volleyballs are doing damage. Was that chip damage or didn't actually?
I've not noticed. Oh, that's a. He goes over. Oh my! I thought he was just gonna get hit.
All right, fireball walls. Oh, I can't get over it. There's 5 seconds left.
I didn't even notice. Does not matter. 3 seconds left. Dacid cleans that anyways.
Next round.
Oh, the roll through.
Did he accidentally
swap.
He might have accidentally found like the taunt button. I don't know if you meant to do that.
You may have found the taunt button, but I think Dacid found a like built-in left-right mix-up.
Yeah, I agree. Oh no, he is fighting gaming.
Oh
Fireballs.
yeah.
Cross-ups.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh, launcher into fireball.
Dacid found the juice.
Oh,
misses the DP. What I've assumed is a DP, I guess.
Yeah, it's been working as an anti-air for sure earlier.
It's at least an anti-air, yes.
Yeah. We don't know if it's invincible, but we don't even know the inputs.
He telling the crowd, he's like, no. This is a first 3. Like, you can't pop off for me quite yet.
No, it's not over. Dash sticking with show. It does look like a show design. Oh, with crack shoot again. I forgot about that.
Which I think if you like playing shotos, you have a heads up in this kind of game.
Yeah, no doubt.
Or this kind of mystery game format. Of like, if I can find the shoto, I at least have a game plan.
100% agree. I mean, right now, Press X has found a game plan with crack shoot. That's hit all the time. It's anti-ed. I know you were saying earlier, is it an overhead? It looks like it might be.
Ooh. If it is an overhead, going low makes a lot of sense there.
Yeah,
Got the
true.
mix up. I thought Dacid was kind of running away with it, but I like that there's still some fight in Press X.
Oh, my headcanon is this is Kai. This is Kai Kisuke from Gui Gear back in the day. He's got Stun Dipper with that.
Okay.
And he's got Food Rock, a.k.a. Taste the Rainbow. Oh!
Honestly, I think you might be right. I just saw crack shoot in my mind, went like, Terry, like whatever, but that is not a unique move. Maybe have been the originator, but a lot of characters got stuff like it.
Oh!
It keeps missing. That did so much damage when it fully hit, but I don't think it's working as an anti-air. The person's getting hit once and then bouncing out.
Yeah, it's not looking too great. Even Desidbro was like, oh no, I thought I had it. Luckily, it seems that on whiff,
it's 1-1.
On whiff, the super doesn't finish doing all the
That's
punches.
which is what I was really scared of.
Yeah. Oh, the Tatsu. And he had Tatsu. Okay.
I didn't even know we had that move.
Ooh.
Ooh, I like that turnaround back kick. I don't know what button that is. It looks cool.
Definitely
Could be
hit.
just be a target combo, maybe.
Maybe. Jab, jab. Oh, we both got slides. Okay. You're not special, Kyle.
Jab, jab, take off the shirt. It went through! It's projectile invincible! We just learned that!
That was...
That was brave. I assume this has invincibility. We're going to find out right now. Pops off.
I feel like Jesse Pinkman. He can't keep getting away with this. How does he know
He
these
can.
things?
I was not
can't
joking
keep
when I saw him
giving away
earlier.
with this.
Dacid is really good at mystery game. I've seen the man in numerous like top 32s for this.
He just saw the move.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't... Do you think that's a fair assumption to think? This is a super, it has loads of invincibility, or at least projectile invincibility.
I feel like it's fair to assume, but it's never a guarantee.
Yeah.
Like, you can be like, most supers have this, or like, this move is a jumping anti-air. It probably has, like, invincibility like a normal DP, but you don't know for sure. It's never a guarantee.
So mad. Yeah.
That we were indeed right. That means that Dacid has made it out. I don't know if that was in winners, or it had to be. Unless, did we see
Did
Press
Desidbro
X
lose?
I don't remember if we saw Press X lose or not. Definitely was to see who made it out, winners or losers. You are going to see more of Dacid for sure.
Yeah, no doubt.
We actually finished up early. We are giving you some of your time back. We're going to reset. I've had a wonderful time. I've been Wisely.
I've been C4. Yeah, it's been a pleasure meeting you for the first time
It's been
and
great.
commentating with you, Wisely.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's also another underrated thing about mysteries. They like putting people together who are like, you two will never commentate the same game again.
I love it.
You're like, oh yeah, I do a lot of Strive. I'm like, I play Strive a little bit.
Yeah.
It's fun.
You do platformers. I play Moto versus a little bit.
Yeah,
It was
exactly. I do platform fighters and then Street Fighter, but you know, that's where we're at. I had a great time.
Yeah, I love the little like crossovers, literally like worlds colliding. It's like, oh yeah, in passing we know this person, like he was mentioning.
Exactly, yeah.
And it's like, but we'll never ever probably sit down at the same game, just because we're in like two different worlds. But
hey,
it brings
but we're
us
here.
together.
We're
exactly.
here. We got it. I think we are good. They're about to reset. All right. Yeah, we're going to finish this up. That is out for myself and C4.
Yep.
Are people going to see you anymore this weekend still?
Yes, I will be doing a little bit more Strive later on. In about 3 hours, I'll be with Ringe. And then tomorrow,
that's going to be a fun block.
It's going to be so sick. Yeah, it's like the last wave before like top 24, I think.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah.
That's just a really fun spot and bracket.
It is,
Yep.
it is, yeah. And then I'm doing top 8 for Dragon Ball
Oh,
tomorrow.
sick. All right, cool.
Yes, that will be super fun. Third time in a row. Every combo break I've done
there you go.
Dragon Ball. So,
there you go.
Near and dear to my heart. But what about you, Wisely?
So this is it for me for Mystery Game. I will be on later today for Smash Brothers Melee. I'll be doing up to top 8. And then I have a block of Rivals later today for Rivals 2. And then tomorrow I'm doing the Sunday top 8 for Rivals 2. So,
Sweet. Sick. I'll try and tune in. If it, as long
we
as it
go.
doesn't clash, I tune in. Yeah, I like some Rivals.
There we go.
Yeah, shouts to Fabs. He put me on Rivals.
We love Fabs here. Fabs is wonderful. Yeah, that's it for me. We will see you all later.